Yes. So how do you even go about answering that for folks when they come in? Is that typically the number one question that most people have?
And most people want to wonder, how does my money work for me? Well, outlast my life. And so many people have this illusion. I saved up $800,000. I saved up $1.5 million. But the number doesn't mean anything if we can't find out how we get cash flow out of that or yearly income out of that.
Right. This whole, what's your number, right? That was a big campaign that happened a couple years ago. I think a lot of folks thought, well, if I have $1 million, I'm going to be okay, right? But that might not necessarily be the right number for someone based on their situation.
And we focus on with people is what's the income? How much money do you want a year for your expenses and for vacation? So for us, mostly married couples come to us want $80,000 to $100,000 a year on average. So then we find out how can we generate that kind of income from what you have saved up to get you to the 80,000.
Right.
So to us, it's not a matter of $1 million or $500,000. It's a matter of how do we get that cash flow number for you.
And obviously, I know there's lots of different strategies that you're able to employ for folks to do that. I think at the heart of that question of, do I have enough saved up is really, am I going to be okay? Yeah. Is that right? Is that what most people or folks are concerned about? Yeah, no one wants
to go back to work when they're 80 years old. No one wants to decrease their expenses when they're in the late 80s. People just want to know, hey, I'm guaranteed at least X dollars till the day I died, and my money's protected. That way they can have that peace of mind of just enjoying their life without the stress of one day waking up, turn on Bloomberg TV, and the markets are down 30%.
Right.
And now you can't go on vacations.
Exactly. Right. Well, I know you said that, helping folks understand how much money they want to live off of in retirement is a huge piece of that. Talk about your process of how you go about building an income plan for someone, a complete financial plan, so that they know and they can be confident that they have enough money to last them the rest of their lives.
Yeah, so when they come to us, we always ask everyone for your Social Security benefits report, and people don't know that it's a free report you can get years in advance. So we always have everyone go to that Social Security website, get down their free projected income report as a starting baseline number for us to see what that income is. And then we go, well, if you need $80,000 a year and you're getting $30,000 with Social Security, we got a $50,000 shortfall of income. How else can we do that to guarantee that income stream to you?
That income gap, I've heard it called,
gap,
right? Yeah.
And a lot of times it's not turning on Social Security earlier. Sometimes you might wait till 67. Sometimes it might be 63. There's no right or wrong answer until we meet with you to see what's best for you overall.
Right. And then what other things do you help folks take into consideration when they're trying to determine if they have saved enough for their retirement?
So we look at the expenses. So, is your house paid off, or what's your mortgage, utilities, your food? What is that total number a month? And then we go on top of that, how much would you want for vacation on top of that as well?
Well, and clearly one of the expenses I think that stresses out a lot of folks in retirement are healthcare costs, specifically long-term care, and not ever knowing if you're going to need it, but also wanting to be prepared should you need it. How do you help folks navigate that piece of their financial plan?
Long-term care is a huge health cost. Out here, there's places going for $13,000 a month for long-term care costs. And so we always try to find someone is that peace of mind of, hey, do you want to one day have your health go away and cost $13,000 a month? Or what if we could factor long-term care into your plan as one piece? That way, whenever it happens, you already have that there for you.
Right. Well, if someone's watching today and going, gosh, I don't know if I've saved enough. How do I know if I've saved enough? What would you say to them?
Yeah, that's where you have to get your free consultation. Again, you don't know what you don't know on here. So you would come with someone like myself, call my team. We could find out with you your expenses, your income, and what are some ways to optimize it for you overall.
David, thank you so much for that consultation. Again, this is for no cost, no charge, no obligation. It's simply an invitation to have a conversation to see